What's up, y'all? It's your favorite cousin, Cowboy J. Just finished up with a workout. I just want to take y'all through a day of my life, what I did, what I ate, and then towards the end, we'll talk about the most important exercise that you could ever do and something that you can do for the rest of your life, all right? So this morning, let me tell you, starting at 2:45 a.m. this morning, Luca decides to wake up, and with him waking up, we give him a bottle, and he usually goes right back down. So I gave him a bottle, changed the diaper. He went right back down, so it takes all of 5 minutes for him to throw down 8 ounces of a bottle. Put him down, he went to sleep. I got back in bed, turned my vibrator on the bed so it vibrate me to sleep. I couldn't fall asleep. So I've been up since 2:45 a.m. Tried to go back to sleep, but I couldn't. So Luca then decides to, he in his own room, of course, he then decides to wake up again. I don't know if it's upset stomach. He's a year and a half, and he has, what, about 14 to 16 teeth already. So I think that's either bothering him or either his stomach. The boy was just up right at 4 o'clock. He went to sleep about 45 minutes to an hour. So he woke back up. So I was like, hey, that's unusual for him to wake back up. So went in, see if he wanted another bottle. He actually drank a little bit more, about 2 more ounces. But he was up and excited. He was sitting there, when I walked in the room, he was jumping holding on to his crib and just jumping. I'm like, bro, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I gotta be up at 5 to get ready to go play basketball. And I play basketball on Wednesday mornings with some of my church dads and stuff. So he's up. So I turned on, we got our favorite show that we watch at night, Neighborhood. So I turned that on. He was in there talking a little too much for my liking for us to try to fall back asleep before I had to get up. This was 4:30. So then I turned on Toy Story for him. He loves Toy Story. Toy Story is his favorite movie, my favorite movie, kid movie as well. And we just got Kenzie into it. Kenzie hated it, never wanted to watch it all throughout her life. And then I couldn't get her to watch Toy Story even just last year. But now that we got Luca, and Luca's actually looking at TV now, paying attention, know what's going on, we actually got her into it. So we probably watching Toy Story right now pretty much every day, maybe a couple times throughout the day. So I turned on Toy Story. He just on his crib, jumping. Oh, dad. It was the cutest thing, but I'm like, go to sleep, man. And then from there, let's see, I shut his door. I left out. I got my shoes on, got my water, my electrolytes, and one of my Celsius for my caffeine. And I went to go play basketball for an hour and a half. Then got back home, had our house cleaned today, trained a client this morning. And while I was training my client, I did have a fruit smoothie with some more water, of course. Then I went to go wash Kenzie's Jeep because it looked like she'd been mudding in her Jeep from selling some land lots and stuff like that out at the lake. So she's been doing really good. She got quite a few lots sold, so I'm proud of her. She's excited about all her success, and I couldn't be more excited for her as well. I love to see my wife doing what she loves, and not necessarily just doing what she loves, being excited about doing what she loves. Like that just turns me up. It's a turn on. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a turn on. Not that I need that excuse. While I was washing her Jeep, she went to take Luca to gymnastics because I wasn't gonna be able to make it to gymnastics because I had to get a haircut at 11:30. So your boy looking good. Talk to him. Talk to him now. Talk to him. How he looking? How he looking? Yeah, he right. He right. You ain't gotta tell me, baby. You ain't gotta tell me. Got a haircut, came back home, rushed back home. Well, I picked up Kenzie some lunch. I ain't getting none because I know I was gonna come out here and work out, and I usually don't like to work out on a full stomach. So I had me another Celsius. So I'm probably right about 400 milligrams of caffeine, and it's just 3 o'clock now. So I brought her lunch at 1, and then we watched about 2 episodes of Superman and Lois. Luca is sleeping right now. He was asleep during that whole time, so we just had some quality time together. And then I got out here because I knew she was leaving. I was gonna have Luca, so she just left out to go show some houses to one of her best friends. So now I'm here talking to you. She came out here right before she left. We got in a quick little movement in. It wasn't a full workout. She ain't worked out all day, but she came out here. She was excited just to be out here with me. And she did some farmer's carries with me, some shoulder press, some biceps, and some planks, some abs. So just something quick. So this gets me to my purpose of this video. What I got wrong over the years, especially when I first started out, I was thinking that everybody was gonna want to work out as much as I do. And one of my best friends, I trained him. We just started training about 2 weeks now. He told me, I asked him, what's your ultimate goal? He was like, honestly, I just want to feel good. Right there. And I know I've been lazy. I just don't want to be lazy no more. So I'm here working with you. And I was like, okay. Because now I know how to approach it. Now I know how to coach up. And I'm not sitting here trying to push him and motivate him to do more when that's not his purpose for even wanting to work out. He just want to feel strong, be strong, not have all the muscles, not have worry about all the abs, not have to go above and beyond to reach a certain body type. He just want to feel good and be strong and be able to move throughout the day without pain. And he's my age. So that got me to the point, got me thinking that my wife, I've been working with her. We've been together 11 years. So she has been working out with me for 11 years now. Because we first started off in weightlifting together. And then we started working out of school together and stuff like that. Over the years, like me and her, we got into some tiffs, some arguments about working out. And me, as I was coming up through my early years of coaching and training, I didn't know how to communicate, or not necessarily communicate, but just listen to what she wanted through her workout. She just wanted to be with me, and she wasn't a person that wanted to be in the gym 2 hours like I was early on in my career, because I lived it, I loved it, and not everybody has that mindset when it comes down to working out. Most people just, hey, I want to get a quick 20-minute, 30-minute workout, and even a 10-minute, and I'm done for the day. I just want to say I done something and I'm good. I'm not looking for the abs and stuff like that. So that brought me to, what is the best exercise that anybody can do? So that question came up to me, hey Jay, what is the best exercise that I can do? The best form of exercise is the exercise that you can do right now and for the rest of your life. Something that's going to keep you coming back. Something that's going to be easy enough, but at times you can make it challenging enough so that you can improve. But something that you can do more often than not. Something that comes easy to you. That is the best form of any type of exercise, any type of working out that you can do. So then that second one is, after it comes out, what can you do? You want to do something for the rest of your life, that type of exercise, or something that's a little bit more sustainable, attainable to do. It doesn't take a lot of mental energy out of you just to go do it. So then that brought me to the next one. What is one thing that all humans have, or all mammals have in common? We walk. Walking is the best form of exercise that anybody can do for the rest of their life. Because what can you do with walking? I can take this vest off and I can just walk body weight. I can get on a treadmill. I can do that anywhere. It doesn't cost me anything. How can I make walking a little bit harder? Say if you are as fit as I am, how can you make walking harder? You have on a weighted vest. This is a 20-pound weighted vest. Kenzie just ordered her one today, matter of fact, or yesterday, and it should be in today. So the best form of exercise is something that is easy. It doesn't cost you anything, but it's something that you can do for the rest of your life, and that is walking. And some people, they want a magic pill answer. But usually when you want a secret, you want a magic pill, most people want that magic pill because they think they're going to get an answer, or they want something to where they don't have to put in that extra effort. But let me tell you, walking is something that we get away from. And we catch ourselves sitting down on our phones watching TV. And what we found out was, when we watch TV, I hate commercials. And what do they do? What do these streaming services do? They make it to where you don't have commercials. You can pay for the premium. You don't have to see commercials. So you're glued in. You're locked in. That's where the binge watching comes in. And then we forget that we ain't even stood up in 2-3 hours. And then on top of it, what do we do when we're watching TV, when we're on our phones, on social media and stuff? We're eating too much and we're not moving enough. And they say that sitting is the new smoking. So sitting can be just as bad as you smoking. So you got a friend who walks all the time but smokes. Then you got a friend who doesn't smoke but sits all the time. Two bad habits, two different people, two different lifestyles, two bad habits that is decreasing your lifestyle. But there's multiple forms of, and people ask, Jay, what about my cardio? What I'm supposed to do for cardio? Just go walk. And with the plan that I want to give you a tip for you to take away today, what I want you to do is get 8 to 10,000 steps. If you're somebody, hey Jay, I'm only getting 3,000 steps, then bump it up to 5,000 steps. Get 5,000 steps, starting out, hit 5,000 steps daily for 2 weeks. After those 2 weeks, bump that thing up to 8,000 steps. Hit that for 2 weeks. Then as long as you're hitting between 8 to 10,000 steps, I guarantee you results. And you don't have to go get cardio. But if you find yourself, hey Jay, well, I'm a stay-at-home mom, I work from home, or I sit down at work all the time, I work on a cubicle, and I'm always on my computer or whatever, on my phone, and I can't get away to stand up and go do stuff. Then that's where you getting up early before you go to work, about 30 to 45 minutes early, and you go get some daily steps in. You have to go personally take the time out of your day to go get that cardio in to make sure you're getting those 8 to 10,000 steps. You might have to take an extra bathroom break while you're at work. Drink that water because it's going to help you. It's going to help flush out your system, help you feel good, give you that natural energy that you need, but keep flushing out all the bad stuff from you sitting down and eating. So you get those 8 to 10,000 steps in. If you haven't hit it by the time you got out of work, then you might have to get in some more steps, take out some more time in your day to go walk the dog, to go walk around the block with the kids. If you're lucky enough to be able to have a stand-up desk, then you can get you a little walking pad. And one thing to make your walking harder, hey, get you, like I do farmer's carries. You see me, I got the 50-pound dumbbells and I'm walking with them, plus a 20-pound weighted vest, and I'm walking. I'm not counting steps, I'm just getting it in, working up a sweat. And I think that everybody should be sweating. You should sweat every single day. And you shouldn't go more than 24 hours without doing something physically, doing some type of physical activity. You want your kids to be physical, get that physical activity in to wear them out. You should do the same thing for you, no matter how old you are. And honestly, the older you get, the older you get, the better you get. And most people say, hey Jay, I'm getting old. Well, that shouldn't be no excuse, because as you grow in age, you should grow in wisdom, correct? The older you get, the more years you have on this earth, the more years that God has given you, there should be more wisdom in that. So through that wisdom, you should be wise enough to say, hey, what is one thing that we all do that comes easy to us? We naturally do it anyway. Just go walk, baby. Just go walk. I promise you, just by simply taking the time out of your day once or twice a day to go walk. Now, this is something that I tell my clients. I tell my clients, every time you eat, breakfast, lunch, dinner, even if it's a snack, you get a 5 to 10 minute walk in. Let's say you go 10 minutes, you eat 3 meals, you take a 10-minute walk after those meals. That's 30 minutes of cardio and you ain't even thought about it. Instead of you sitting down at your desk or sitting in the car eating, I don't care if it's hot outside, you go eat and get you a 10-minute walk in while you eat. That's something simple that you can do that's going to drastically change. And that is your magic pill right there. But over time, you have to stay consistent. You have to stay consistent. You have to stay disciplined. And because if you try one day, you go hard one day, then the next day you're lazy, the next day you go again, then you take 2 days off from doing it, you will never reach the results that you're looking for. But it comes easy by you never quitting. And that's why I say never go 24 hours without some type of movement. So I'm not asking you to work out as many times as I do. So this would be my second workout today, because I got my cardio in with my church dads this morning. Then I'm getting out here doing some more physical activity. I really don't call this a workout for me because I'm just getting in some good quality movement. and it's nothing hard. I sweated a little bit, but it was more because it was just hot, not because of it was a hard workout. So throughout my workout, of course, we got the farmer's carries in, we jump rope, we did planks, we did biceps, we did shoulders, and I loved that movement. I loved it. I wanted to do something that came easy to me. So if you find that being at home, staying at home, getting a workout in at home, then jump right on my YouTube. Go to my 90-day Thrive Transformation, and there's plenty of workouts on there for you to do, 20, 30-minute workouts with just dumbbells that you can do literally right in your living room. No judgment. You don't have to go to a gym. You don't have to waste that time going to a gym. And it's just there for you. Of course, I got my fitness out, but I don't even want you to spend your money, because working out, fitness, you getting healthy, it shouldn't be at a cost of you spending all your money. So I want you to go look at my workouts on there. Go look at my workouts and get those workouts in, 20, 30-minute workouts, in and out quick. Pick whichever one you want to do and get it in. Remember, don't go more than 24 hours without some movement. Even if you're sore, you really need to go walk. The walking is going to help with the blood flow. It's going to help speed up that metabolism. It's going to help you think more clear. It's going to help you, and you being outside, you're going to get best of both worlds. Your immune system, you're getting the sunlight, that vitamin D. Most of us we thinking that we're getting ready to take 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 milligrams of vitamin C or vitamin D, and that vitamin D is not even working. Why are you still taking a vitamin D supplement and your vitamin D is still low? You've got blood work after blood work and it's still low. It has not moved at all. So what I want you to do is get outside, get you some sun, at least an hour a day. If you're someone who's that lighter skin tone like my wife, don't tell her I said that. Let me stop picking on her. If you're on the lighter skin side, if you're white, or if you black and you just really light skin and you don't want to get burnt, from sunrise to about 10 o'clock is when you want to get outside for as long as you can. And then, especially if you got babies. And then from about 5-ish, 6 o'clock to sunset is when you want to be outside in the sun, because the UV rays, that index isn't as high. So those are some good ways for you to get in the sun. That's what we do with Luca. Early in the morning, later in the evening, to where he can get used to that sun and get some of that melanin firing in them. And what most people don't realize with walking, it's going to help you sleep better. It's going to help your food digest. Depending on the foods that you're eating, it spikes your blood sugar. When you're eating a lot of fatty food, a lot of sugary foods, that blood sugar is going to spike. So if your blood sugar is spiking, your insulin is going to have to spike to bring that blood sugar back down. So when those things are up high, doing a lot of walking after every time you eat, doing that 10-minute walk after you eat, actually helps lower that insulin, because now that your muscles are actually using the sugar that's in the blood, is actually using that up. It's going straight to the muscles. It's able to digest. Your body is able to use that, be able to digest it a lot easier, and that calms down the bloating. Every time y'all eat, some of y'all are bloating, it's going to help with the bloating. And a lot of my clients see the results. Jay, it's instant for me. Every time I eat, I go for a walk. My blood sugar, it stays down, it feels like. I don't get like that sugar rush. I don't feel bad. That bloating is not there anymore. But also, I know that I'm not going to want to feel bad on this walk. So I'm actually going to go eat something healthy. I'm going to put something good in my body. I'm not going to choose the bad. Even though my work, they're bringing this bad stuff in, I'm actually choosing not to eat today and just drink some water or get some extra caffeine, some coffee, some tea, energy drink. So those are just some tips that you can use that I want you to take away today. Is walk more, because walking is something you can do for the rest of your life. So stop thinking that you got to go run miles. Go walk miles. Go walk miles. Go walk minutes. Stop thinking you got to walk hours. Go walk minutes. Those 10 minutes after every time you eat, I guarantee you success within that. I hope y'all enjoyed today's truck talk. I love y'all. Let me know what else y'all want me to talk about. Some things that's on your mind that you might be struggling with. Because I've struggled with a lot of things over the years. And I believe that if you have the right question I'm able to answer, I might be able to help you. So shoot me those questions. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Hey, I love y'all. Remember, it's your favorite cousin, Cowboy Jay. Love y'all.